upgrade version of MTR? Hey everyone, this is JNC checking the channel. This channel aims to introduce hidden technology products from the past, present, and the future. If you like it, remember to subscribe and turn on the bell. Make sure you're on top of the technology world. Today we're gonna talk about the tech old-fashioned transit elevated bus. We call it TEB. TEB is a public transportation carry both passengers and the vehicles on the ground on top, which aim to solve the traffic jam and bring energy efficiency. It was a jumbo jet look-like transportation. It was designed into two layers. They have the upper deck and the lower deck. Upper deck is for the passengers, and the lower deck is for the vehicles to pass by. With the length of 22 meters, the width for 7.8 meters, the height of 5 meters. The passenger deck will be for 2 meters, and the vehicle deck will be for 3 meters. You may wonder, how does it differ from a normal MTR? For the capacity, it can carry 300 passengers in a single deck. It was similar to the current MTR system. For example, 300 passengers can be carried in a rush hour for a normal MTR. If there are 8 decks, it means almost 2,400 passengers in the rush hour. In a single deck of TEB, there are 55 seats, and 20 handrails can be seen as well. They also have an LCD TV. Make sure you have a full customer experience. The most important element would be the dynamic app. It is a real-time visualization map of all your passengers, which means you can understand all of the heat spot of the passengers around your deck. The speed will be estimated for around 60 km per hour. For an average MTR, it was around 30 to 40 km per hour. It was powered by a solar-powered cell on top of the TEB. Make sure that it is environmentally friendly and CSR-oriented. The product cost would be 500 million Chinese dollars to build the guideway. It is claimed to be only 10% of the same subway system. TEB aimed to reduce the traffic congestion by 20 to 30%. The chairman of the TEB technology claimed that it only took 1 year to build the TEB. It seems so ideal, but what about the precautions? They have a sensor for distance detection for vehicles. When the TEB is about to turn, a signal will be sent to the vehicle nearby. For the height, a precaution signal will be sent, like the couch, mid-size truck, and also double deck, to make sure that they have a safety distance between the TEB and those trucks. How famous was TEB? In fact, in 2010, TEB was selected by the Time magazine as one of the top 50 best inventions in the early year of the 2020s decade. After the idea stage of 2010, it has come to a breakthrough. In 2016, it was first named as the full name, Transit Elevated Bus, for the very first time to the public in Beijing International High-Tech Expo by TEB Technology Company Limited. How crazy for the media is for that time for TEB? They are massively promoted by the media around the globe, like USA, UK, anywhere else in Europe. Every media is so crazy about the transportation. It can bring a huge revolution for both passengers and the vehicles. Especially it may solve the problem of traffic jam in some of the populated areas, like LA, New York, or anywhere else in Europe. Even they have many nicknames for the TEB, like land bus, straddling bus, or the tunnel bus. You may wonder, once they are very popular in the technology world, where have they gone? The question may be more specific. What have happened in the past few years? It comes to the history side. Back in early 1960s, the USA, Americans, have the exact same design as TEB, same product alike, and the same function as TEB. However, for a technology advanced country like the USA, they are not able to prove the feasibility and the viability of the TEB. Therefore, the USA are less willing to make it happen for the past 50 years. Second, limited partnership. Although TAP was announced with the license of viability proof from the Shanghai Jiao Tong University in the marketing campaign, the university don't want to be related in the project. Even more, they don't want to have any relationship with TAP Technology Company Limited ever. Even more, staff from the university just claimed that TAP project is just an unrealistic private project from the lecturers and the students. In the stage of research and development, it was mainly driven by the students only, which is without any professional and academic staff. Third, real showcase. In June 2016, TAP was first showcased as a road test in Hebei province, which is in Qinhuangdao district. Reported by several media, the prototype of TAP is just a model for experienced tech media. It reported that there is no real innovation, not even a wheel or railway. Afterwards, the tech staff are refused to answer any questions about their product. However, the reporters still ask about the technical parts for TAP. For example, what is the milestone of the development of TAP for the past 6 years? The staff just answered, technical improvement. When the reporters asked further, staff were silent and not answering any questions. Even more, they are not allowed to ask any questions afterwards from the staff. Fourth, technical disability. There are 4 hows to be solved for TAP. How to adapt to the complex transportation system in China. How to avoid any safety issues for the height limit. How to prevent any accidents from emergencies. And how to able to make sure that the vision blocking might not be happening for the vehicles downside. But the designer of TAP, Song Youzhou, claimed that the above problems will be solved in 1 to 2 years. This problem comes to another problem, the product development cycle. Generally speaking, for a tech project, from idea stage or R&D to experiment, it takes 5 years. From experiment to actual market scale and commercialize, it takes another 5 years. Overall, from the idea stage and the commercialization, it takes 10 years for the whole decade. On the other side, more licensing have to be done, like the patents and the QC. It has to be done before the launch of the prototype of TAP, or even the real product have to be existed before that. Overall, who's behind of the ultimate projects of TAP? Are there 1, 2, only 3? First, it comes to the designer, Song Youzhou. He is an engineer from China, which is beyond professional level. He claims to have over 200 patents in products. For example, like air concierge flower, auto parking machine, and also automated street safety device. Second, parent company. TAP was supported by the TAP Technology Company Limited. In the past, it was recognized as the scam creators of all of the investors. The truth is, they are a financial technology company in debt financing. They capture most of the capitals from multiple investors. With the guaranteed interest return, they even not mention the high risk involved for the investment. With the report in 2017, a journalist from a People Daily Online exposed the overrated annual yield return around 10 to 15% to the investors, which is higher than the average than most of the investments. Even more, they cheated the government. TAP were recognized as a PPP project in the category of transport development. The PPP is named as Public-Private Partnership. But the point is, how are they able to do it? They set up an external fund and capture all of the capitals in debt financing from the investors. The benefits? They can fasten the process in obtaining partnership with the government. No censorship, no auditing, and no due diligence. Question to be asked, what is the future of TAP? I don't know. Maybe next time we can try something better to bring you from work to home. So, what is your thought about TAP? Is it too leisure in the past? You want to have it in the present, or have a similar design in the future? In next week's videos, I'm gonna make a tech present where there's a hidden gem for the technology that you're using every day, but you might not know the hidden secrets. Stay tuned, guys.